we're back on the Isle of Arran. We're here for the weekend, so hopefully we should get a couple of stags off. We've just had a ride up and down the road, had a scan with the thermals and binos, just to see if we can see anything out on tops of hill. There's nothing really moving. Thought there'd be a few out because the sun was shining. It's gone behind cloud now, so a bit of luck, weather should be on our side. So we're going to make our way up into the wind and hopefully get in towards the edge of the trees, and as the evening rolls in, might start seeing some deer coming out. Just got to our first checkpoint now. So it's a full hour hike up. But on the way up, we have seen deer on the neighbouring hill, so that's positive signs that deer are out and moving. And as we've been going through, there's lots of signs of deer, lots of slots and fresh droppings as well. So the weather does keep coming in and out, which generally is the case here anyway. 1 minute it's dry, next minute it's throwing it down. So we're heading up for a nice. We shot a few deer on there, which would have been on film from before. So we're heading up for that spot, and we're going to sit down there and keep a good scan there. We might even get a stalk further on if we could spot something out in the distance. But as I say, it's just getting up there is half the battle. We're watching that group of deer for a while, so we thought we'd have a bit of a stalking on them, just have a closer look just in case there were no small spikes on them, because they're about 500 yards off us, so you couldn't get a clear view in the binoculars. So we stalked round, we got in on 4 of the deer, and every one of them was a hind. And well, there was a young calf with 2 hinds there. You would have thought with law of averages at least one of them would have been a stag. But it took a while before they made us. They saw us but weren't sure of what we were, and then started barking and then cleared off. So we're probably going to hunker back down now and just see if anything else comes out in the area. But we've got on 4 deer now. It's just no stags. But we'll see how it goes on for the rest of the evening. same deer that we saw before, what we got stalked in on. It's in roughly the same spot, but it's just come out feeding the exact same spot again. Whether it's another deer, but it does look like the same hind which was on its own. So it's a good sign it's settled down. Not much has been disturbed from our stalk through there. So keep giving it a bit longer and hopefully a stag might come out, because I've seen plenty of deer, there's no stags yet. Right, the light's fading now, so we're going to start making our way back. That hind stopped out all the time, we've been sat back here, but nothing else has come out. Rain's started to move in a little bit now, but I've seen plenty of deer, but just no stags. So we'll make our way back to the car now, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. In the thermal, one of them, and then the other one were a bit bigger, but couldn't really see anything in binos. So we're just going to sit here, see if anything comes out now, and then we'll make a plan about walking over later. But the wind's really strong, the sun's out, so it should give them an incentive to see the sun. But as I say, I don't even know if you heard me over all the wind. Right, we moved off a little bit, still not seeing any signs of deer sitting out. The weather is trying to break, sun's getting out, and we've just got in a little dip here now as we've crossed the stream. It's really sheltered, there's no wind, nothing. So it's probably about 4 or 5 degrees warmer, and this is the sort of places where deer are going to lie up if they are going to be out. But we've got a few different areas we can check as we try and walk across. We're going to try and cover most of the land today, because it's the best day of the weather really. So we're going to move over there, keep having a look, see if we can spot anything. But that wind is really strong, so chances are a lot of the time I'm not going to be able to film much, because it's just going to sound horrible. But we'll move on, see if we can bump into any deer. Moved into another spot now. It's a spot what we regularly see deer from the road, but it's very inaccessible from the road. You've got to come all the way up. Like we've done. We've walked a long way to get here, but not seen anything since this morning. Deer don't seem to be very active today. But we're going to give it a bit here, and then we're not too far away from where we saw all them hinds yesterday. So we'll sit here for a bit and then make our way over there and see if there's anything in that area. Car's coming now. Got on 2 stags, spotted them about 400 yards, so we stalked into them to about 250, and they were making us, they were looking at us, we couldn't really get much closer, so got set up off sticks, took the shot and I missed, clean miss, they didn't even react, just walked off afterwards. I think wind was throwing me more than I allowed for, because it's a strong wind, but can't hit them all the time. But I always show me misses in this, but that could have topped off the weekend that, if I'd just got it right. But I couldn't get any closer because they were looking directly at us, and I think it's more the awkwardness of the wind what's through me bullet. But we'll probably see more on the trigger cam. But we'll make our way back to the car now, we're not far from it. We've had a massive walk across, but we could have just stopped here all day and we might have humped them. We without any issues. But yeah, we'll make our way back to the car now. We got out overlooking where we shot at one yesterday. Then, as you can tell, the weather is relentless. It's got worse since we got out of the car. But we're out now, we're wet, so we might as well carry on for a little bit and see how long our moving takes us. But it's stopping out at the minute, and I don't know why there would be in this. They're just going to hunker up in the trees. There's no reason for them to come out and sit in this. But hopefully one might do. We're the only idiots who'll probably sit in it. But give it a bit here, see what we get. If anything at all. We might even get fed up and end up going back. Bit of a change of plan. Get in the wood and get sheltered. Have a smoke and try and dry my gloves. Pretty pointless really, because my hands are getting wet through wearing them. I'm going to assess it from here and be optimistic and hope for the rain's going to blow off, but it has been in all day. Weather report says it's going to die down around this time, but it seems to be a bit stronger. It's pointless sitting out there getting wet through. We're still getting wet under the trees, but the deer aren't going to be out because stags haven't been that active anyway over the last few days, so it's pretty pointless going getting wet through, and you can't even see anything anyway. You can't see more than 30 yards in front of you. So if you watch this far, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I've pushed myself to go out just to try and get a bit more footage. So the least you can do is give me a like and subscribe. But chances are we'll probably call it a day in a bit, because I can't see this rain clearing. We want to get things dry, ready for packing up. But we'll see how we get on. I'll give you an update later on. It'll probably just be a sad walk back to the car on the GoPro, showing how wet it is. Well, another benefit, I've got my dad to work, so having a little cut through in case we need it in the future. So he has some use when he's on here. When he's not dragging deer, he can also do this. Look how happy he is to be out. 54, as he keeps reminding me. We never saw any deer that evening, which is no surprise with the weather. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is the first time we have left the Isle of Arran without any deer, and to leave the island after missing a shot on a very nice looking stag, down to my own error, it's hard not to feel disappointed. I feel sometimes it's important to show my unsuccessful trips, because that's the reality of stalking. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. There will be plenty more videos coming up.